Those people.
That's what it should do.
Okay, go live. Okay, according to this apparatus, I am electronically and technically tuned in to both my Facebook Live and my YouTube. Can you do the YouTube, Facebook? So we're testing this apparatus because yesterday I was able to do it on my handheld Chinese Gonzo Destructo Derby device. I have it orange like I have everything else orange so I can find shit when I drop it. We're just testing this now. See, I even put orange tape on my wallet. By the way, this wallet is 38 years old. Frugal. Can you say frugal? Yo, it looks like, Tobe, it looks like we're connecting with planet Earth. Greetings from afar. Greetings from the Gonzo land of sonic bombast and soul music. And since I have you all here, I thought I would just go ahead and test my device with meaningful content, because every day of my life, it's called the American Dream. It's when you put your heart and soul into being the best that you can be as an asset to yourself. First of all, taking good care of your sacred temple. Do you tell your children that this is a sacred temple? Barack. Oh man, how that can come out of a sacred temple, no one will ever be able to explain in meaningful fashion. So let me see what we have on our agenda here. Well, I know what we have on our agenda. This is a midday, hallelujah, 12:43.5 EM Eastern Standard Times in these sacred swamps of Michigan, the soul-cleansing spirit of the wild, soul-cleansing, nature-healing, effervescent, spiritual erections of private property in the wetlands of the great Midwest, from the once great state of Michigan. See, I'm always going on tangents. Do you love the tangents? I could have an agenda. Actually, I do have an agenda. It's radical. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's my agenda. Say thank you, Uncle Ted. Now let's see if I can respond with the assistive eye improvement. Dalton Arnold, thank you, Dalton. I'm working landscaping now with a crew of Mexicans. Good for you, hard workers. You know, in Texas, Texans don't even know which end of a broom to grab. Because they've always had hard-working Texans to help. Now, how can I go and look at all this shit without breaking? Two birds flipping. Yeah, story of my life. Double middle finger fireballs. Melissa Weinstein. God bless you, Earl. Pamando Bob. M.O. Arizona Mule. Vincent Wright. How about in the middle of the day like this? Can you still get on the Ted Nugent? Ozzy Tapanis. Pamando Bob Rice. We already got that one. So in the middle of the day, can you celebrate? Here, let me put on this auxiliary light that Shemaine got for me. Does that help? Can you see all the coins back there? How cool is that? Yesterday, people were asking me about the Ted Nugent Challenge coin because I was limited to my handheld apparatus. Actually, even when I'm limited, I'm unlimited. But anyhow, we have this. You know, I got so many challenge coins from the heroes of the military and law enforcement. A big salute to the heroes of the military and your families for the sacrifices, the risks, the incredible heart and soul, man in the arena, hard work and dedication that you put forth on behalf of your oath to the U.S. Constitution. The oath to the U.S. Constitution. You know, the oath to the U.S. Constitution that our so-called commander-in-chief violates by the hour, that oath. That's the oath I'm talking about. The one that the Obama administration and the Biden Satan administration, the oath that they violate every hour of every day. That's the oath I'm talking about. That's the oath that the heroes of the military take and the heroes of law enforcement take to provide life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, quality of life, safe neighborhoods, safe streets. And then you have the Satan gang who wants to defund the sheepdogs so that the wolves can eat the sheep. Do you really grasp the indecency, the treachery of our criminal government right now? Do you really grasp it? I think, by the way, speaking truth, logic, and common sense like this, I think that's why I couldn't get on here yesterday, because those that support treachery and oath violations and open borders, which means you have no country. No borders equals no country. Did you tell your mayor that? Did you tell your congressman or your senator that today? Did you tell your governor's office that open borders means you don't have a country? Just tell them that. Well, Uncle Ted, we thank you for using your voice. Then use your voice. Use your voice. Call your mayor, call your senator, call your congressman. Call your governor's office today. Get the name of the person that you leave the message with and the time of day. Tell them that you know their name, you know the time of day, and here's the message. Open borders means you don't have a country and our government is violating their oath to the Constitution. Just tell them that. And then tell the person who's taking the call that you're going to call back next week and ask what you're doing about it. And then you call again in a couple days, and call again in a couple days, and go, what are you doing about it? Why do 2x4s cost more than a gold bullion? Does gold come in bullions? Is that what that is? Or is that beef bouillon? Oh, actually, 2x4s and beef cost more than gold now. So I'm getting back to my celebration of these wonderful coins and patches. Thank you, all you heroes who provide me the American dream, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, warriors and heroes of the U.S. military and law enforcement and the firefighters and the first responders that are helping our fellow Americans in Surfside, Florida, after that condo collapsed, after being warned that the condo might collapse, after being warned that 9/11 was going to happen. Wow. So I've gotten so many wonderful, loving spirit connections from those who provide me the challenge coins and patches over the years that I created my own Ted Nugent challenge coin. And Toba, are we going to do a new design, or we just have these right now at tednugent.com?
That's what we have currently.
This is what we have. It's cool. It says Ted Nugent, the real Homeland Security Chief. It's not really a joke. It's not really a play on words. It really is. I'm in charge of my security. So if you want one of these coins, we're having a killer sale right now. I know a lot of people go, we were supposed to give them away. I do give them away. I give them away by the thousands. But I'm not giving you all free coin, okay? And I'm not going to send you a pickup truck. But if you want one of these killer Ted Nugent challenge coins, go to tednugent.com and type in the code NUGE21. And by the way, N-U-G isn't Nuge, that's Nug. I didn't really pay attention in high school, but I learned what a long vowel sounds like. It's N-U-G-E 21. And I know most of you are laughing because I have to explain this shit. But some of you are going, well, what do you mean, man? Ted Nugent Challenge Coin, available at tednugent.com. Where do I get one? If you ask where you can get one, here's a little something for you to write down. You can't get one. If you ask how to get one, you can't. At tednugent.com, the sale code is NUGE, all caps, N-U-G-E 21. So anyhow, killer coin. But thank you, everybody out there. And I do give them away every day to the heroes of the military and law enforcement. I'll see an old man. Believe me, I know what an old man looks like. I can see one right now. And an old man. But some of these guys are younger than I am, but they look like my grandfather. Maybe alcohol, drugs, tobacco, and shitty food. Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, and shitty food. Sacred temple. See, I return to the important points. So whenever I see an old man with a Vietnam veteran hat, or I see on someone's lawn a Vietnam veteran statue or a banner of sorts, I pull over, I knock on the door, and I give the veteran a coin. And I shake their hand and give it to them, and it's very emotional because I give it to them on behalf of you. Barack. I give them on behalf of the Nugent family and all good families that know that freedom is not free. Hallelujah. Isn't this a fun spirit campfire? Can you get this serious as a heart attack and then belching the enemy of America's name? See, I can go the highest of highs and the lowest of lows and rebound. I'm rebounding. That would be bounding over again. So anyhow, if you want a Ted Nugent Challenge coin, or this son of a bitch right here, if you want one of these, or a come and take it hat, personally autographed, my right hand, are you kidding me? If I masturbated, I'd yank the damn thing clean off. This wrist is so powerful from signing hundreds of thousands of these. But if you want one of these, come and take it. Come and take it. Come and take it. That's how I mouth drum parts. And then Jason Hartless executes them flawlessly, just like Cliff Davies and KJ Knight and all my Joe Vitale, Dave Palmer. Are you kidding me? The greatest drummers in the world, Mick Brown. Are you kidding me? Gunnar Ross. Are you kidding me? Happy Jackson. Look at this man. Look at this good-looking man. Hi. Were you out by the Hellcat? Oh, no. Well, what would you miss? Oh, did you miss your dad? Oh. Stepped on my guitar cord. That's Happy Jackson, the Catahoula blackmouth cur. I'm like a blackmouth cur the way I talk, you know what I mean? I like tree coons and mountain lions and cougars. What, buddy? What? Did you miss your dad? What are you gonna do? You gonna play? Is that thunder?
Oh yeah.
Let's Sadie in. Sadie, come on! Look at Sadie's coming. There she is, Sadie, the lady. Let's get a little ass sniffing going on here. Hi, sweetest. Hi, sweetest. Look at these sweetest. Look at that girl. Miss America is in the house. Look at her. Where's Coco? Coco. Here comes Coco Mocha. What if I unplug that? Coco! Coco! There they are, the mud dogs. Coco. So anyhow, do you feel the spirit? I live a great life. You know why? Because I demand a great life. I carve out a great life. So anyhow, as I was talking, I was just coming on here to test this, but let's call this an official Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, because every day of my life, there are flames of freedom shooting out of my ass, which makes everywhere I go a vapor trail of the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Lightning strikes 10 miles, lightning strikes 15 miles. Who gives a rat's ass? But anyhow, welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Oh, let me get this straight. There are some people going, I can't believe you canceled your tour. Believe it. I didn't cancel my tour. Truth, Logic, and Common Sense canceled my tour. I have to hire trucks and buses and truck drivers and bus drivers. I have to pay top wages to the incredible Greg Smith and Jason Hartless and the road crew. It costs scads of money before the first note is played. And as we were booking the tour and changing it from 2020 to 2021 clusterfuck, there were some jurisdictions that were not booking concerts. So we tried our best, and I got Dennis Arfa and Adam and Doug Banker They book the greatest tours, and all you people out there that book me every year for the last 60 years, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all you people who buy tickets to my concerts for the last 60 years, thank you, thank you, thank you from my heart and soul, and the band and the crew and everybody, from my truck drivers and bus drivers, from everybody. Thank you every year. But when certain cities will not allow a concert or have a reduced percentage of attendance, the truck driver will not take a reduced paycheck. The bus driver will not take a reduced paycheck. Greg and Jason, the crew, the best crew in the world, Frank and the boys, God bless you all. Bobby Quant and Ted Emperellis and Toby Nugent, God bless all of you, all my incredible, best crew in the world. And I pay them top dollar. In fact, it costs like $250,000 before the first note is even played, because I got to start paying salaries and per diems and hotels and travel and flights, rent the truck and the bus, fix the speakers and the cabinets and the amplifiers and get everything ready, make sure everything is perfect. Before the first note of the first concert is played, I have invested $250,000 from last year. And I'm happy to do that. And I don't get a dime. The guitar player doesn't get a dime till like the last 12 concerts, because all that other income goes to the trucks and the buses and the drivers and the crew and the band and the booking agent and the management. It all goes to support the flotilla. And then at the end, the last dozen nights, then I get paid. So the reason the tour was canceled is because I won't tour September, October, November, December, January, and February. You know that, right? Have I established a modus operandi since like 1978? Even though the damn Yankees, we did some fall touring, which fortified my decision to not do any more fall touring. I don't tour in the fall and the winter. That's when I hunt and I lick my wounds and other important things. Barack. So the tour is canceled this year, not my choice. Hallelujah. The choice of logistics. And I apologize, because guess who's hurt? I know real music lovers are hurt, but you know who's hurt the most? Me. I want to play so bad I could chew a crowbar. Greg and Jason, we just wrapped up the greatest recording session of my life, Detroit Muscle, Come and Take It, American Campfire, Born in the Motor City, Alaska, Feedback, Grind Fire, Winter, Spring, Summer, Fall, Driving Blind. What kind of music is this? So the tour is canceled. It's not my fault. A big salute to North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson. Watch this guy. I put his speech, a number of his speeches on my Facebook recently, which is probably why the goons at Facebook keep suppressing me. Because whenever you shout truth, logic, and common sense from the mountaintop, the America-hating goons of big tech shut you down. Call your mayor and your senator and your congressman and your governor right now and let them know that high tech and Facebook and Google and whatever this stuff is, that it's the new town square. You can't censor it. You can't shut down freedom of speech, you pricks. Holy smoke. So the great Mark Robinson, Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina and a fellow board of director on the National Rifle Association, talking about a warrior for life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Boy, there's some serious thunder outside. I like that. I talked about the new songs. All right, here's another one. How about the soulless whores and bitches, the cleavage gang, that responds to all my Facebook posts going, "Hi, my name is Pukula Patat, and I have big tits and I want to be your friend." Since when is Facebook a whorehouse? Hey, keep your tits to yourself. We love them. We're big fans. But that's not how you make friends. I have cleavage for 4 days, and my bosom beckons your spittle. That was really well stated, wasn't it? Do I say things virtually unambiguously or what? My cleavage beckons your spittle. Come on. The Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire is special. You know it. So if you have tits to sell, don't do it on my Facebook, because me and the gang, we ban you as fast as we can click on it. How about these turd nugnut? You win $1,000. Ban the scamming pricks. We ban them as fast as we can. But don't ever come on and go, is the turd nugnut your contest? Yeah, and I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy. And I play Zydeco washboard in a transgender country band. Are you still, do most of you follow this? Are some of you confused? Luckily, you might have playback and you can keep playing it over and over again until you figure it out, because I am the Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea of the linguistic Northwest Passage. So all you bitches and cleavage skanks, stay the hell off my Facebook. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants to make a friend from Nigeria whose name is Pulala Pinklech, because you have cleavage. We don't like you. We think you're a dirt bag. So don't come on my Facebook. And a big salute to Troy Sandy and everybody at Frank Beck Chevrolet over in Hillsdale. Hillsdale College, the last bastion of God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence, man in the arena, work ethic, 10 Commandments, golden rule, the samurai spirit of being the best that you can be, American excellence, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, law and order. Hillsdale College, a salute to you and all my friends. Also, the entrepreneurial spirit of mom and pop businesses. The Udder Side Ice Cream Parlor. That's UDDER, Udder Side Ice Cream Parlor in Jonesville, Michigan. The best damn ice cream in the world. I try to steer clear of it because I would eat it every day. So a salute to the mom and pop entrepreneurs out there. Certainly Frank Beck Chevrolet, my buddy Mark Mueller over in Kansas City, Max Motors. Get your vehicles from Max Motors in the heartland. The best pro-God family country people in the world. Support those that support America. Max Mueller at Max Motors actually gives out a rifle, a certificate for a new rifle. I don't know if he's still doing it, but if he did it at one time, which he did, then he's my kind of mom and pop business. Also, Dakota's Archery and Sports in Yankton, South Dakota, the great land of the greatest governor in America, well tied with Ron DeSantis of Florida, Governor Kristi Noem of South Dakota. But go to visit Bruce and Scott in Yankton, South Dakota for Dakota Archery and Sports. And Brian Shootback and his incredible team and family at Shootback Sporting Goods in Jackson, Michigan. Great. George Britton in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Visit George Britton, Britton's Archery. These are family businesses that I support. The M60 Grill in Concord, Michigan. And I think the Concord Cafe is open back up. So support your local mom and pop businesses. Just great businesses. And instead of supporting the gangsters at Starbucks, go to, what is that Michigan coffee? Why can't I think of it right now? Big B Coffee, Michigan grown, Michigan coffee. So support those that support us. And I did a little, you out of here? All right, take those bows to Brian. And I love you, son, thanks.
Right, I'll see you later.
That's my son, Toby, who got me back on here. So are you enjoying the Spirit Campfire on the 29th day of June 20, Clusterfuck 21? So again, I'm sending my bows to Brian Shootback at Shootback Sporting Goods. I wish I could send them to George Britton down in Tarpon Springs, or maybe Bruce and Scott in Yankton, South Dakota. But Brian Shootback will take my old Matthews, I have a couple of Halons, and he will tweak them. And by the way, archery, people go, am I too old to get into archery? No, don't get a crossbow. Okay, crossbows are cool. I love crossbows. But I'm not going to a crossbow. I don't want to do this. I mean, I do want to do that. I shoot squirrels and red squirrels and blue jays and starlings. And I hunt squirrels with my .22 suppressed rifle. I like trigger time. I like crosshairs. And once in a while, I take out the GA Precision. George Gardner, Kansas City, GA Precision rifles, the most sniper The reason it's called GA precision, because if you can't hit a gnat's ass, GA precision. If you can't hit a gnat in the ass with George's rifles, then he'll replace it. But anyhow, a lot of people are going, my shoulder hurts, I can't pull my bow back anymore, because you got too much draw weight. Ann Hoyt of Hoyt Archery killed everything on planet Earth with a 35-pound recurve with a 2-blade broadhead. I'll show you what I use. I got so much artillery here. But here's the new cold steel bone saw, 125 grains on a 30-inch gold tip with a Cliff Toro helical. I like that helical fletching. And what I do, I use a 2-blade for maximum penetration. And this broadhead, by the way, it's not $20 a piece. It's like $3 or $4 a piece. It's the cheapest broadhead and the most deadly broadhead, I think, on the planet. Along with the new archery products, NAP Kill Zones, another great broadhead that I use also. But Shimane at 35-pound draw shoots a 2-blade because it knifes into the vitals. But I shoot a 50-pound. In fact, my bows, Brian has set my bows up, and the great Steve McPherson and Matt McPherson, I'm getting a new TRX target bow at 45 pounds because I'm a little girl. I use a thumb-activated release. This is from the Boneheads, Michael Waddell and Nick and T-Bone. But there's so many good ones. I have an orange tassel on it so I don't lose it. But anyhow, my bows are set up at around 48 pounds, and I kill everything. Shimane blows her 400-grain gold tip with a cold steel 2-blade bone saw through 600- and 700-pound African antelope. Pow, right through them with 35 pounds. Come on. Archery isn't supposed to be a weightlifting contest. Good archery and bow hunting is about graceful stealth. So my bow at 48 pounds, I can come back gracefully. And I can get settled in, and I can touch her off. I'm having my bows now set up, instead of 48 to 50 pounds, I'm having them set up at 45 pounds because I'm old. My hips and my back hurt like a son of a bitch, and my shoulders start to hurt, and my arms hurt a little bit, even though I'm very active. I'm picking up 50-pound grain bags of supplemental feed. I planted about 6 bags of this yesterday, just before the rain. I saw some bare spots on the edge of the cornfield. Hallelujah. And so I got some of this big-time buck brunch. And you just broadcast. You don't have to till or don't have to use a tractor or a disc or anything. I just out there. And the stuff I planted last week, $30 years, over 500 episodes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure you go to fullcircleprogram.com. I will never fail to promote this great charity saving young Americans' lives. Fullcircleprogram.com. This was supposed to just be a quick test, but this is my version of a quick test. What, I've been on here for an hour? Or whatever it is. But thank you for supporting the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Go to tednugent.com, having a huge sale on the Come and Take It autographed hats and flags, the Ted Nugent coins, all kinds of stuff. Nuge coffee, greatest coffee in the world. So I'm promoting the stuff that I believe in, this stuff I like. And having a crazy summertime sale because it's almost Independence Day, even though it's Independence Day every day at the Nugent Ranch. Celebrate Independence Day every day. Go to fullcircleprogram.com and help young Americans save the lives of young Americans. Also, hunternation.org. Please become a force to reckon with. Experiment in your hard-earned self-government. Fight back against the Nazis and the Marxists and the Satanists that infest our government and academia and the media and the Hollywood Satan gang. What good God! Don't just complain, fight back. Go to hunternation.org and become a promotional, celebratory, voting voice to get God, family, country, law, and order back into policy making. Oh, so critical. Thank you for this. Sorry I went so long. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. I'm going to go run the dogs and probably pull the Bronco in from the rainstorm. I'll see you here off and on because I'm a spontaneous, instinctive, primal scream kind of guy. The music